Today, I just wanted to have like a quick discussion about how lately I've been experiencing like really a lot of struggle about my rational against my unconscious. So, as you may know, we have a conscious brain and an unconscious brain, and sometimes they just clash together. And I've been kind of stuck in a loop lately because I know what to do with my rationals, but my conscious brain is deciding otherwise. And I just wanted to express about it because maybe some of you right now are experiencing the same. And I don't know, we can maybe all share our frustrations together. So, to give you some context about what's happening lately, so I met a girl, okay, and my first opinion of her was that I'm not that interested in her. I mean, she's pretty, but nothing much more. But then randomness made us kind of like, interact with each other and talk together. And still, I didn't feel like I'm interested in her that much. But for some reason, my unconscious is telling me I want to be dating her for some reason. I can't put my head around it. I can clearly understand why this girl wouldn't be good for me, but my brain's still being attracted to her and kind of want to keep going and try to give it a try. And it doesn't make sense because if I put it in perspective, I know this girl is not meant for me because the situation we are in are not the right one because I'm an international student where I am, and dating someone who's also international is just a pain in the ass because you will have eventually a primary visa. Some people's gonna go back to the country and you're gonna be long distance relationship, which I don't want to put myself into anyway. This is the first big issue. We both have temporary visas, and dating would mean that we are be maybe stressed about whether or not we'll be staying in the same country anyway. That's like the very first reason that would make a lot of sense to not try to engage with that girl, okay? The second reason is very deep down. I don't know if we have anything in common, to be fair. Or like, I don't know her enough to know if she would be someone that would be a good fit for me. I wouldn't say I know for sure she's not a good fit, but I have my feelings that she wouldn't be a good fit. And despite meeting her a couple times and try to have some conversation and get to know her, I also pretty much have the feeling that she has no interest in me. And if someone doesn't show any interest in you, why would you be chasing after that girl? So you see, all the rationals are there. I know exactly what I should be doing. I should be forgetting about that girl. I should be not caring about that girl and move on and try to find someone that actually fit my criteria. But for some reason, I'm experiencing some resistance in my brain, and that brain doesn't want to let go. Now, I have a few explanation of why I'm behaving this way, and even if I know I'm behaving this way for these reasons, I cannot make it match my rationals and make me move on. You see, I have a big issue with physical attraction. When I'm physically attracted to someone, for some reason, I keep being motivated to engage with that person and try to date them, even though I know they maybe not for me. And it's been an ongoing issue for so long in my life, where ever since I'm a kid, I'm just attracted by someone for how they look, and I'm not attracted always for the right reasons, which are personality. I know the basis of attraction is, of course, being physically attracted for most people. That makes sense. But what I can't put my head around is like, why once I get to know that person more, I can still kind of be interested in that person, even though I have that feeling that that person is not gonna be good for me, or like that person is not gonna match what I require. Why do I keep chasing for people who are unreachable? Well, once again, you can have an answer to that, like you want to have what you can't have. But like, why is it so hard? My rationals know it's not the path. My rationals is very well aware of like, this is the stupid thing you can do, and you're chasing after things you don't need. but then my stupid unconscious brain keeps pushing for it, and I don't have an answer to like exactly why. Maybe I'm just desperate. Like my dating life hasn't been so crazy. I have maybe low self confidence, and I feel like I just have to give a try to any occasion I get, which is very sad. But in all fairness, I just wanted to talk about it because it's very frustrating. It's not the only thing that happens when your rational doesn't fit. Like sometimes I have dreams that feels very real, and like it's just dreams, but because it feels so real when you wake up, you can't feel a different way that the dreams gave you. As an example, I dreamed that I get betrayed by, I don't know, my family or my brother, and when I wake up, I feel so angry at my family. And I'm like, that was just a dream. Your family is loving and they would never do that to you. But the lingering feeling for like a day or two after that dream is terrible. And even though you try to put all the rationals in the world to make you feel better, at the end of the day, the way you feel is the way you feel. And sometimes you just have to wait for it to, cool down. So I think it's really hard because when you have such a rational brain and you know exactly what you should be doing, but everything feels like you're contradicting yourself all the time. And then when you're an overthinker, it's even worse because it just go in a circle, and you cannot seems to stop thinking about it. Well, I think I'm gonna give you a start of a solution, but I don't know if the right solution. But keep your mind busy with something else. Some people do meditation. Some people just try to find new goals to achieve. So yeah, or just act about it. So if you have this girl you're interested in, but you feel she's not the right one, you know what? Just give it a try. Ask her if she wants to date, even if she's not interested in you. If she's not interested in you, but you don't exactly for sure know that she's interested in you, just ask her. And maybe being rejected is gonna actually help you to move on because you know it, exactly the person intention. In my case, even though I feel like this person is not interested in me, I never confirm with her. I never ask her. So maybe eventually what I'm going to do is just ask her like, are you interested in me? And like if she says no, I think at least it's gonna help me to move on to another person or like another goal that's maybe not dating. So yeah, I don't have much answers to give you about why is it happening. I think it's always a combination of so many things. But what you can do about it is not stress about it. I think it happens to everyone, and hyper fixating on it probably not gonna fix your issue. So let yourself be. Like it's fine. It happens, and you can't always win, or you can always be rational because we are human beings, and feelings are meant to be there, and like you have to experience your feelings, but maybe try to act on your feelings. Try to make that little difference that's gonna help you move on to the next stage. Focus on something else, or just actually act on it, or just forget about it if you manage to do it. But yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about today. Thank you for listening, and let me know if you feel in that same situation and if you have any answers, because I don't have all the answers. Thank you.